Alrighty, we are back. This one is picking up right where we left off beforehand. We had just killed Warden Krieg. We are going to talk to Barbas here, saying that I took care of the Slith, which I did a while ago. And now Barbas, or what's his name? Why do I keep forgetting his name? Captain...
I've heard good things from both cast. One of my
Wait, what? Yeah, whatever. I can't even English.
The Warden's defeat is a great.
So you must be the guy.
There we go. Now we have double inventory space. Do I have money? No, I didn't get money for that. Oh, well, dang it. I just realized we're gonna lose a whole bunch of money repairing the bridge. That's fine, though. It just kind of sucks to be trying to work towards something, and it's like, oh, by the way, to complete story progression, please sell us stuff, or please spend your money on us. I don't actually have to. Hello, emissary. Very well. Let's go do this. So, this guy right here is essentially the entrance to the Forgotten Gods. We now have full access to the entirety of the Forgotten Gods DLC. This whole, like, here, I will show it on the map. This whole area, we now have access to, and we could honestly do it right now. So now I will take on the challenge, and then I will choose a faction to join. Let's grab up all the books. Oh. Also, this blacksmith is probably one of the best blacksmiths to forge your stuff at, for the simple reason of damage retaliation. I know it's physical damage instead of elemental damage or like fire aether damage. It's just, it's so nice. There we go. These things are pretty decently tough for being still lower level. And not too bad. Oh boy. Alright, come on, just keep peeling through this. These guys are relatively quick, and they get on top of you, it hurts. Is this guy healing them? No, he's a regenerator. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill this stuff. We're just gonna have to body down each unit one by one by one. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Ow. Oh, he's vampiric, that's why. Just try and burn him down before he starts using his soul siphon on me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this thing. Maybe I can. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. This is obnoxious. Okay, there we go. Another generator. He'll die relatively easily. Hopefully. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? There we go. Stormcaller's effigy. Great item, not great for us though. come back over here. Let's see, Stormcaller's effigy. Yeah, very good item. Not so great for us. Boots. Those are decent, but not. No, it's not good enough. Ooh, health and movement speed. Tempting. Even though I think I lose, like, what? Yeah, I lose 150 HP. But I am now faster. And the whole point of this build is designed to be faster. Okay, well, thank you. All my points right now into my flame. So now we choose a faction to join.
See anything you like?
So this guy has disengage and rush, and their gear, you can kind of get a good idea of like what their gear is by talking to their particular vendor. This one is Hellfire Mine and Flame Ignite, Raise Skeletons. They don't really have any decent gear for me. Actually, what do their helmets look like? Raise Skeletons, Harbinger of Souls. Yeah, none of like what they have is really all that good for me. But I think I knew that. I don't know why, for some odd reason that was like in my head. Okay, I'm having trouble walking over a bridge. Literally the ability to kill anything has trouble walking upstairs and over bridges. Reaping Strike. I don't think these guys are gonna have anything all that good for me either. Soul Siphon. Yep, nope.
See you around. Come see what's left of my wares.
Drain Essence. Static Strike. Really? Do none of you guys really have anything good for me? I mean, Flame Touched isn't bad. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Keep those. Get rid of that. And that. Honestly, I think the first faction had stuff that was genuinely just kind of better for me. Not by much, but enough. I just might as well.
You show Salile.
So now we are in their covenant. I have the ability to go grab our Bladesworn Talisman, even though we won't have the ability to equip it yet. It is still good that we have the ability to craft it. There we go. Bladesworn Talisman. Requires level 25. Let's see what else can we forge while we're here. The Witch Moon. That's cool. Enchanted hand axes. Blood Cleaver. Storm Edge. Yeah, there's a lot of unique weapons in the game, and there's a lot of unique crafting or craftable weapons in the game too. This one's real decent. I mean, Fire and Cold. We need Chthonic Seals of Binding to do that one though, and Enchanted Flint, which is not going to be easy to get to. Ooh, okay. That is something we can achieve. That is definitely something we can achieve. Okay, we're gonna increase our physique.
Don't get killed out there.
Oh, trust me, I try every day. Yeah, that is very nice. We are going to actually go back to Lower Burwich. Or Burwich Outskirts, I should say. we are going to try and get the Chthonian's mysterious key. I actually really am fast. Dang. The Chthonian's mysterious key allows you to get into their little one-time, one-shot dungeon, which I know I've talked about in the past. Wish I could auto loot this stuff or auto pick up. I know I can for crafting materials, or I do have it set up for crafting materials, but I kind of wish it was all items. There we go. Just leap through everything. Dunk, dunk. Funk. See, gotta go this way? Yeah. Gotta break through this little area here and then brings up to the Chthonians. We went for the key once and we did not get it, so I have no idea what the drop rate is. I know I've gotten it on quite a few characters. I know I've had to do it quite a few times, though, on some characters. I think it just might be a luck factor. And I think the guys, if we actually do manage to get in there, will be about level 20 something. Probably 22, maybe 23. I know they scale up to 35 or something. Let's head on back here. Nope, nothing for me to grab. Even though, moving forward, yes, we got a strange key. Moving forward, we will be able to get, flame touched, or not flame touched, but the, flame guard armor from what is it, wow, two strange keys, one shot. What is it? There's a fire shoulder pads and a fire helmet, for the Collins gang. Our Collins gang, that's really, really decent. Let's grab that. I don't think I can pick up a second strange key, which kind of sucks, because I would love to be able to import those onto other characters. But hey, as long as you get one, that's all you really need. Ooh. Let's see, anything, did I get anything decent? I didn't. Alright, let's do something very painful and somewhat stupid. Yeah, I think this video is going to be less about, finishing the campaign, and right now just kind of going back and doing what I want to do. Yeah, I was right there, 23. So we're going to be getting a decent amount of XP for this, and with the amount of damage we do, it shouldn't be too difficult to, carve through them, hopefully. Whack, whack. Also, battlefield advantage stuff always works. Oh, I just realized, I never grabbed my charge ability. And I know I'm gonna be stuck with Rush, but Rush is still decent. Kill the non-believer. I mean, except for what you believe in is a giant, thing of nastiness. And I mean, to be totally fair, I don't think, people in this day and age in this game are, non-believers. Because it's they literally see the Aether Corruption, the Aether Corruption, the, Tainted, everything, and all the scary things that are trying to kill us. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I got a new ribbon, too. That one's not too bad. That one's actually really not too bad. That'll be level 21. Oh yeah, let's go and actually grab my charge ability, since I can do it rather quick. Really rather quick. I'm gonna take a drink. Even though I have yet to get my morning coffee, I'm just drinking water. It's like I really should get my coffee.
Good price for what I've got left.
Alright, we would like to buy charge.
Iron well spent.
I'm going to set health potions to my next button. Inventory, we're going to bind that to that. Which means I'm going to have to probably come back and buy another one later, but that's alright. Because this is what it gives us. It is a movement ability and an attack. We rush forward 300% movement speed, and then we hit main hand and offhand, which will be nice when we get our secondary weapon. We'll be able to hit with both weapons at the same time. And I believe we're gonna have to max out our Reaving Strike and max out our are you kidding me? Really? Really, Grimdawn? Really? What? What? That is pure elemental damage. That is a phenomenal weapon. Let's see, I need higher physique, which is not that hard to get. And then level 25. That kind of makes me sad, because I will love to use that weapon, but at the same time, I want to use my dual weapons. Let's see. I gotta remember, like, what my buttons are now. I'm still only playing with a mouse. Yeah, best friend for Grimdawn. Get a 5, or not a 5-button mouse. Get like a, what is it, 9 or 10-button mouse. It just, oh, it feels so nice to have. Also, high attack speed. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Let's see. I keep looking at my phone, or I have to look at my phone every once in a while because I keep getting email updates. Gotta make sure that I'm not getting emailed from my boss or any of my coworkers. Like, I get emailed and they're like, oh, hey, can you come in because someone just got sent home sick, or yada yada yada, or this or that or this or that. Yeah, I kind of just always need to be ready to get going because called in for no reason. Well, not called in for no reason. I get called in for any reason, which, I mean, it's totally fine. That's kind of what I signed up for when I got the job. It's not anything that's, like, honestly all that important or intense. It's just working at a nursing home as housekeeping. But the nursing home that I work for is kind of, I don't want to say strict because they're not super overly strict, but it's like you need to be ready and able to work when you go there, which, I mean, that's totally understandable, which is just, it's a part of the job. But yeah, being on an on-call position, you have to be ready to be called in if need be, which, yet again, that's just a part of the job, and that's what I signed up for when I signed up, so yeah. So I really don't have any room to complain. It's just kind of like I always have to be looking at my phone. Yeah. Let's see. I want to see if I can get anything more with movement speed. That's just good. Get rid of that. That. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah. Well, dang. Alright, I'm keeping that around for now. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. I know before I was just, like, chucking all my yellows without even looking at them, which I really should just continue to do. Like, I really don't care about what I'm grabbing. That won't increase my damage at all. Pretty much. Works for me. As I get back at it, probably end up clearing through this dungeon than making this one a shorter episode, because I know my last episode was rather long. And also, I don't even know if we're going to be able to win this fight, this upcoming fight. Ow. Really now?
Can't do that yet.
Oh, great. I can cleave through his summon rather quickly. I'm just moving because I do not want to die. Okay, ow, ow, ow. I'm just barely gonna have enough. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill him. This is one of the kind of like mini bosses for a dungeon. He is very, very strong early on. He does get to be rather, I don't want to say inconsequential because he's never really like all that weak. He's level 26, so we're doing negative percentile base damage, and he's doing amplified damage to us. Also, I don't think our vitality resist is all that high. I know that I talked about how this was a pretty much full vitality dungeon because they're Chthonians. And like they're like a part of the void, or they worship the void or whatever. Oh, and also Doombolt, because Doombolt's a great spell. The only nice thing is that he doesn't have HP regen, except for what would be had by a normal standard human character, which is very, very nice. Yeah, I am very slowly running out of health potions.
I can't do that yet.
But luckily, when it's only him, he'll be standing in Elemental Seal, Aether Fire, and Molotov. And then just like charge in, stun him. Ouch. Come on. Come on. Let's keep going. Let's just see if we can beat into him for a second here. Ouch. Also, very high movement speed. Very nice to have. Also, check out my just standard basic HP regen. That is kind of stupid. Like, this build is very quickly becoming something that will be quite useful in the Rifts and the Crucible, probably. Ouch. Come on. Let me get far enough away from him where my Constitution can kick in. There we go. I don't know if we're gonna have enough just to beat through this last portion of his HP. It's still 10,000 HP. Yeah, no. I might just die here. I dropped down to like 200 HP there for a second. Come on. Come on. Please. Nope. Alright, fine. Whatever. Well, that was one of the most difficult boss fights we've had so far. Or that I've had so far. And I got dick all from him. Whatever. Get a golden chest up here. Carve on through him. Yeah, the little Chthonian guys are not exactly difficult to kill. But Big Daddy Boss Man is not easy. I should really start throwing on a loot filter so I can actually keep track of what I want. Blood Reaper's Claw. We are getting quite a few epics. This is a really good epic to go with what is it, the cleaver that we also got? Let's see, that is health. Physical and vitality damage. Doesn't give us total speed though. That gives us 1% less total speed, but gives us more armor, gives us pierce resist, stun resistance, and cunning, which, yeah, I'll take it. Health and armor. And then a lot of health. Yeah, a lot of health, but I don't have nearly enough spirit to use it. So, that's kind of whatever. We get the rest of our chests. Non-holy inscription, nice. Doot and doot.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, really? I think we're that full. Alrighty, well, standard rules. I'm gonna go do some inventory management, see what I got, and then I'll check back in a minute. So, peace. Alrighty, everybody, we are back. I did some inventory management, got myself set correctly. I put two, searing embers, searing embers into my my main hand offhand. I don't know, I think I might have I don't know, scrap. It's 5,000. Which, yet again, I don't really like that. I think it kind of sucks. It's like I gotta use my crafting materials to move forward in the game's storyline, but I get it. It is how it is, actually. Let me take a look at, we're looking for Enchanted Flint. Enchanted Flint. We need a bunch of searing embers. So... Yep, so that's... Whatever. Yes, give me my scrap. Enchanted Flints. Actually, what are we gonna need for Wrathstones? We can actually create 2 Wrathstones right now. Or Wraithstones. That's actually amazing. Those give us Aether retaliation damage and Aether damage, and I'm pretty sure we get Aether damage, tick damage. Luckily there's only 3,000 iron bits. I thought it was 5,000. I'm obviously just blind. Alright, let's just kill the leader of the, or not the leader of the Felons gang. Let's just kill what's his name real quick. I'm really starting to pick up speed. Sweet, thank you for all the weapons. Okay, ow. I'm fast, I'm not strong. Alright, there we go. Gained rep with Devil's Crossing. Rest in peace, scum. There we go. And we got another crown. Alright then. Oh, that is really good for us. Well, I stand corrected. Dang it, and I just... Ugh, I'm such a dummy. Oh, we are really coming together with fire damage, I can tell you that much. If we go over here to damage... Let's take a look at that. Physical damage, not much. Magic damage, fire, a lot. Lightning, a little bit. Go down to... Aether. Yeah, we're doing quite a bit of Aether. So when we drop... Well, when we make it to our next level, we're gonna drop, this into this. And probably pick up a couple of Aether weapons. So let's go and... Actually, how much money do I have? I only got 1,000. Well, alright. I guess we'll have to save crafting for another day. But I think this is where I'm going to call it good for today. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, and if you watch this, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you back later. Peace out.